Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Jero. Now today we have the matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here that any other time we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. In the same way, when we have a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. And because today we have a man, I will tell you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches. And the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, kindly subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guests will be on my Facebook page at Jenga Njero. Now, our guest on today's show is a 57-year-old man. And you could be asking yourself, why is a 57-year-old man single? As the custom of the show, we ask questions to our guests on behalf of the viewers so that viewers can understand whether or not this is the kind of person they are looking for. Again, the moment we dissect their stories, viewers can be able, if they are single, to tell whether they will be interested or not. So, our guest is a 57-year-old man from Mukambani, Mwingi Central, looking for a woman, but currently living in Kangundo. And you could be asking yourself, is this man widowed? Is he divorced? Is he separated? Is he casually separated? Has he not married before? Or why is he single? The reason why he is single, his name is Lazarus. Lazarus is single because watu wamemuita Lazaro. Laz is single because he is looking for a woman, and 30 years ago, what is 57 minus 30? 27. Sasa ndio najiuliza, kwani kuna watu ambao when they make a decision, that decision takes the anchor stage of their lives. I've been watching these videos where unasikia mtu amelea nywele sijui for 27 years, nails, fingernails. Unasikia mtu ameweka zake for so many years. This is the same case with our brother here. Lazarus Musyoka is a man who has kept his word for the last 30 years, because at the age of 27 he got this engagement. At the age of 27 he got this engagement ambayo ilikuwa inamhusisha yeye na binti mwingine, lakini kwa sababu ya tofauti za kijamii ambao walikuwa wamepakana, kwa sababu ya tofauti za kifamilia, huyo mama akamkasi. I didn't know that these things exist until recently when I am able to interact with these stories. That somebody is telling you that you will never get married, and then somebody says, I'll only get married when you die. And those were the words. And because this woman now died, that is why Musyoka is looking for a woman. Sounds scary? Yes. So this is the bottom line of the story. Let me dissect the story. Musyoka alikuwa amependana na madam at the age of 27. I'm speaking about 30 years ago because he's 57 today. So this woman wakakosana kidogo kidogo, wazazi wanamwambia usioe huko, hatuoangi huko, wazazi wanamwambia nitaoa nini. Hizo tofauti za kifamilia. That woman said, you will never get a woman over my dead body. And the guy said, I will also not marry until you die. So recently, the woman died. Because any other time Musyoka tried to engage himself in a relationship, he almost ran mad. If he was in business, biashara inasambaratika. Na anasema he can tell for a fact that probably kulikuwa na champs. Ni kama kulikuwa na mazingaombwe. Because every other time he tried to succeed on something and he engages himself in a relationship, the same words. And I asked him, how come this woman was so powerful, and and to a point that anakupatia maneno na hiyo maneno ina stick. So nikasikia ati when they were in love, they were doing covenants. Sijui nimesikia, I have heard that nonsense with most people, that sijui unajikata mkono, mwingine anajikata, mnaunganisha damu, alafu mnasema sijui till death do us part. Never try that at home. Never try it anywhere. this is one of the worst mistakes you can ever do, because the covenant of blood is serious. Some people take some things casual. They are not as casual as they appear, because remember, these are people who are even engaging in intimacy. So these people are engaging in intimacy. At the same time, if they were engaging in intimacy, they have done a blood covenant. And he happens to be the same guy who broke virginity of that woman. And the grandmother had said, if somebody does such a thing, they become your husband by default, whether they like it or not, till death do you part. So that woman recently passed on, and that's why Musyoka is on the show looking for a match. I am not sure, I am not certain about why and how this happened. I am not certain about the details of why one woman and one man can enter into a blood covenant. Otherwise, this is very tricky, and every other time you feel like you want to fall in love and something like that will happen, take caution, take care. So Musyoka, I told him that we can bring your story on the show, but would you want to appear on the show? He says yes, lakini hata fare ya kukuja Nairobi hana. He's currently working and living in Kangundo, lakini kwao ni Mwingi Central. Namuuliza Lazaro, sasa kama hautakuwa na fare ya kukuja, utaweza kulisha familia, utaweza kupeana basics za life? Anasema huyo mwanamke mwenye anakuja anafaa kuwa yeye mwenyewe ndiye anamsupport, because I don't know where some people get the misconception that some women are desperate, they only need a husband. I told him point blank that everyone, whether man or woman, whether male or female, has standards. There is a certain man, hata kama unatafuta mwanaume, kuna mtu huwezi chukua. Sisemi ni yeye, but the point is, everyone has standards. I am looking for this kind of woman, I am looking for this kind of a man. And that is the bottom line. Because when we bring you on the show, people are able to tell you are this kind of a person, and then they will decide whether they will be interested or not. Whether they will be interested or what? Or not. So as we speak today, Musyoka hana mtu sahi. Hana kitu. Nemuuliza umejenga Mwingi Central? Hapana. Unakaa nyumba ya aina gani? Nakaa single room. Single room. Unaishi wapi? Kangundo. It's like 6 kilometers from Kangundo town. Na mtu unatafuta wa aina gani? Yeyote mwenye atanisupport. This is him. Okay? And I'm asking him, umejenga nyumbani? Hapana. What business do you do? Ameajiriwa kuuza kuni. You know that along Kangundo Road, si munaonanga sana kuna, kama umepitia hiyo barabara mara mingi, unaona kuna kuni. Most major roads apart from Thika Road. Thika Road ndio sana sijaona watu wakiuza kuni. Sijaona sana watu wakiuza kuni, but nimeona Kangundo Road watu wakiuza kuni. So unapakiwa zenye. So hizo kuni si zake. He told me just tell people who I am, and if there is somebody mwenye ako interested, I'm using his words. I told you I don't sugarcoat. I'm using his exact word. So kama kuna a lady somewhere who is desperately looking for a husband, Musyoka is there. That's what he said. And anataka wale watu wa kusema nataka niitanishwe na mtu fulani. I'm asking him, are you ready to get kids? Because you do not have kids of your own. He says bora yeye ako tayari. Bora huyo mtu akienda kushika mimba ajue huyo mtoto anakuja na majukumu, kwa hivyo akuwe amejipanga. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that Musyoka is looking for a woman who can support him, a woman who can stand by him, a woman who will not be able to judge his past. I told him the only people who cannot judge your past are relatives, friends, and maybe family. Everybody else will be judging you accordingly because they want to dissect your story, because things are not the way they appear. So if you will be interested in Musyoka, I will upload his contacts on my Facebook page at Jenga Jail on the stories. That is, if you're interested, you can get in touch. You can be able to call him directly, mpigie simu, muelewane. Kama unataka mwanaume wa kutoka Ukambani, mwenye kidogo kidogo nikamuuliza what were you doing all those years, akasema mimi ama yeye mwenyewe he believes in loyalty, so he has been loyal kwa mwajiri wake until mwajiri wake akapass on. Sasa yeye ameajiriwa na sani yake. He's a loyal man, so and that is his strong point, that hata wewe akikuchukua he will be a loyal man, he will not cheat around. So if you will be interested, you can get his contact and then you can begin a conversation. I am doing this because I do not discriminate against. If you have noted on the show, we do not discriminate people. I told you that on the show, never feel that somebody does not deserve a platform, because at the same time, everyone has their own lows and ups, highs and lows, ups and downs. Everyone deserves an opportunity, whether they are broke or wealthy. We cannot judge people and love them at the same time. We can only choose one thing, and that is to love them, because all of us are human in one way or another. So I am wishing Mr. Lazaro Musioka the best of luck. If there is a woman out there who could be interested, she can always get in touch, and Mr. Musioka will be waiting on the line. Until next time, this is Jenga Jeru. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Get in touch. If you're not subscribed yet, join the stampede. Bye bye. God bless you.